Right, hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Just Feather. I am playing Donkey Kong Country 3 for the Game Boy Advance. This game over here, this is my childhood, right here. This is the game, like I said in the other, like in Donkey Kong Country 3, Donkey Kong Country 2, I owned Donkey Kong Country 2 for the Game Boy Advance at a certain point in my life. I decided to sell it because I couldn't get past the second world at that point, so we just decided to get rid of the game for God knows what reason. And then at a certain point I was like, man, I actually really want to play that game again. And then at a certain moment in like the video game store, at like the used games, I found this game. But I thought it was, actually really thought it was Donkey Kong Country 2. Turns out that it was Donkey Kong Country 3, like just another... The game passed Donkey Kong Country 2, so it was still Donkey Kong Country, which I really liked. So, yeah, it's just a real nostalgic game for me, this one. This has been, I've been doing the entire trilogy like right back to back. So yeah, in this game, instead of Diddy, we're gonna be, like, I'd say that Dixie is, like, has the main role in this game. Let's go into Wrinkly's Retreat. Hello there, it's me, Miss Wrinkly Kong. I found life too hectic at school with all those naughty crumblings pestering me all the time, so I have decided to find my inner self. It's so relaxing here, although it still seems like something is missing. Perhaps you can help? While you're on your travels, keep an eye out for the strange banana birds. If you manage to find any, bring them back here. Go on then, off you go. One other thing, you can save your progress at any time by pressing start to access your inventory. Simply choose save game. Any progress will be saved. Aren't you going to give your favorite relative a goodbye kiss? No. So yeah. One of the biggest reasons why I would recommend playing the Game Boy Advance games, or at least definitely the Game Boy Advance version of this game, is the save feature. You can save whenever the hell you want to, instead of having to go to certain places where you can only save at certain places. Another thing which makes Donkey Kong Country 3 for the Game Boy Advance a lot more different than the other Game Boy Advance ports is the fact that the original version, so the Super Nintendo version of the Donkey Kong Country 3, did not. Like the one who designed the music was not David Wise, it was somebody else. Like the music is not bad, it's a good... I like this. I like... It's special, it's like a little bit more... It's a lot different than what David Wise usually makes, but it was good. Like, it was decent. But in my opinion, this soundtrack is a lot better because this soundtrack for the Game Boy Advance version has been made by David Wise. And I really like this soundtrack. Hello there, young Dixie, my name is Bazaar and this is my general store. All my brothers are scattered around these islands. Hop in and say hello if you think you spot one of them on your travels. So yeah, you can... Man, I love chocolate. So you can ask some questions, but we'll get to this guy later when I have more bear coins. Catch you later, Dixie. I'm open 24 hours, you know? So these are the brother bears, I think. And they will... That's like an entire trade shenanigans to get more banana birds to unlock the secret ending, but we'll get to that later on. Let's go and go over to Funky's Rentals. Yo Dixie, what's happening? I've set up my smoking new boat shop on this island, but that's not all. I've also brought your excellent cousin, the Kitty Kong, along for the ride. He may be a toddler, but if you let him throw you towards, you'll almost reach the stars. Oh yeah! And if you throw him, his humongous body can smash through the floor of some areas. Trust me. Trust me, I've tried. So another thing they've added in every single Game Boy Advance game, I've noticed, are little minigames. With this one, you have to complete all of his minigames to be able to get the banana bird that he owns. So we're gonna just go and start off by doing this challenge one, just to get it done with. Cool, dudes, I knew you'd be up for it. Right, here's what you need to do. There's crumblings. I have cleared up all my shortcuts downriver. Why don't you see if you can blast their scaly butts out of the water? Use the control pad to steer your boat, and the B button to accelerate, the A button to fire your gun. Destroy 10 and I'll reward you big time. Let's go and do it. The music is also pretty dang glorious. Alright, so yeah, this mission is just you on a boat trying to shoot down crumblings. You do have a time limit, so you do want to be fast. And you also have life yourself, so if you bounce too much against either the crumblings or the walls, then you're gonna blow up. Come on! Yes! Yeah, this one is probably the most... That's so insane, but the first mission in this... Like, there are only 4 missions, I think, but the first one is definitely, in my opinion, the most difficult one. You should show those gremlins. Here, take this as a small reward. You also get some bananas and a life and a bear coin, I think. So instead of banana coins, you have to deal with bear coins in this game. The life system still works the same. Take it really easy, Kongs. The life systems works identical to the last game. Red ones give you 1 health, 1 life. Green ones give you 2, blue ones give you 3. Keep looking out for those items, Kongs. I'm a few parts short from my new invention. And I can also hire a boat at Funky's Rentals. At first we just get this like normal boat, which is gonna allow you to... wait. I'm pressing the... Oh, okay, I was pressing the boost button, but it didn't work. You can reach one of the swords, like this one, over here. This is a secret. This is really... I'm not sure how much I like this type of secret, but it doesn't matter much. These are secret places where you can grab banana birds. So you found one of the secret banana bird caves to release the imprisoned birds. You must watch the sequence of lights and then repeat it exactly using the directions on the control pad. It seems like a waste of time to me. Why can't these game developers come up with something more interesting? I agree. So it's just Simon Says really, and then you get yourself a banana bird. These things are spread around the country. Fortunately enough, because I don't think this was in the original game, fortunately enough you do get a flag to mark that you have collected one of them. Right, it's going to start off by going to Lake Orangutangan. And start off with Lakeside Limbo. This song over here is probably one of my favorite songs in the game. So, last game, in Donkey Country 2, you had Diddy and Dixie. And now Diddy was a speedrunning demon, and Dixie had her floating ability, which was pretty dang handy. In this game, unfortunately enough, you don't have Diddy anymore. And Dixie... Well, yeah, Dixie is still not really a speedrunning Kong, I'd say. Like, at least if you compare her to Diddy. So yeah, in this game, Dixie works the identical way that she works in Donkey Country 2. You can just float around with her. And you can also press the B button to do, instead of a rolling attack, a whip attack with your hair, like this. Oh boy, that was stupid. And now we have Kitty over here. So another thing I'm gonna... Actually no, I'm gonna first explain about Kitty. Kitty is just like DK, back in the original Donkey Country. You can roll with him, he can jump, he can also kill a couple of enemies that Dixie cannot kill. You can also use your buddy up command by pressing the R button, and you can use, if you use Dixie, you can get yourself up on higher platforms that you would not normally be able to reach. And when you use Kitty, you can smash the floor, like you just noticed with reaching this bonus barrel. You can use him to break down floor paths, which is used in like only 2 levels or something. Now over here, instead of the DK coins in this game just being spread around and just being able to, like, just being collectibles in the game, in this game you actually have to kill Coin over here. Now he will follow your movement with his shield, which means that your barrels are not going to do jack shit. So what you're supposed to do? Well, you're supposed to make it so that he is free at least one of his sides of his body and make the barrel bounce into him to kill him and get the DK coin that way. Simultaneous grab! Checkpoints are also still in the game. Aside from that, I think everything is still the same as it was in all the other DK Donkey Country games. You still have to collect all these bonus coins to be able to reach the secret world in this game. So yeah, and since this is going to be 100%, I'm gonna definitely be doing all this stuff. So, over here we have a new type of bonus game that was not in all of the other games. Well, like in Donkey Country 2, really. And this is collected green banana. These green bananas will just spawn wherever the hell they want to, and you just have to go and grab them. There we go. I absolutely love this song though, it's so good. Also here we have a new animal buddy. Instead of Rambi, which is kind of unfortunate, you have... Wait, what's the name again? I don't remember her name. I think it's Ellie the Elephant. Ellie the Elephant can also kill a couple of enemies that you wouldn't normally be able to kill with Dixie, for instance. And she can also grab onto barrels with her trunk. Like this. And that is just about everything that she can do for the time being, I guess. Just a nice little introduction to an animal buddy. And that's it. So a couple of ways in this game, like in all the other games, if you would have gotten all of the bonus games in a stage, you would be able to see an exclamation point at the end of the title name. In this game, it works differently. So right now, the flag is... I don't know how you say it, but the flag is upright, basically. The blue flag. And you also have that like little yellow flag. If you have the little yellow flag floating, you have collected the DK coin, and if you have the other flag properly floating, I guess you can call it, then you have all of the bonus games. And that is all you need to collect in this game, really, aside from the banana birds. Let's go and start off with the next stage in Doorstep Dash. Is something back here? No. I think you can see how this stage works. You have to pull these levers to open up the doors and try to make your way as fast as you can over here to get through the doors. Also, common letters still work the identical way. Collect all the common letters and you get yourself an extra life. Alright, now over here. Now, if you were to throw Dixie right now, you wouldn't be able to get through that door because you need to actually throw Kitty first. And then you can float with Dixie over here and grab a 1-up and also the bonus stage. You have to go and collect 60 stars, which isn't too difficult to do. I will say one thing that I absolutely love in the original soundtrack of this game is the bonus game music. It's so good in the Super Nintendo version of this game. It is still good in this one, but the Super Nintendo version is just better on that front. Aside from that, I would definitely recommend that. I can definitely say that this is the definitive edition of the game, in my opinion. You'll see why later on also. There's multiple reasons for it. It's not only the music and... yeah, it's not only the music. There's a couple of reasons why. But the music is definitely one of the reasons why. And also, this is one of my childhood games, so of course I'm gonna think it's better than another version of the game that I haven't played in my childhood. Even though the level design is just about identical. But it's other little things, of course, that make me like this game, or this version more than Super Nintendo versions. Also, I've been playing all of the Game Boy Advance versions up until this point, so... Why in the hell stop there, right? Why stop at Donkey Kong Country 2 if I can just... Well, I did do that in Final Fantasy, though, where I just started playing Final Fantasy 6 in the Super Nintendo version instead of the Game Boy Advance version. But those games are also a lot more different than these ones, so even like what different content they would add or change or whatever. Gotta get past these freaking crazy buzzsaw bees. Listen to this part of the song. It is so good. It's such... Oh, this game has such good music. Damn it. This is quite difficult to do if you don't have Dixie. One of the things that you can do, I think, is you can throw it over set. No, you can do this. You can like throw it upwards. There we go. That's how I'm gonna do it. So you hold it to the barrel and you throw it upwards, and then it starts rolling over this way and honk. Nicey. And there we go. Isn't there like another life back here? No. I seem to remember one stage doing that, and I'm trying to figure out which one it is. Right. I also know a lot more about this game than any of the other ones. Cranky's Dojo. Welcome to my training area. I'm fed up with you young whippersnappers having all the fun. So I'm improving my skills for my next big adventure in Cranky Kong Country. You can help me train if you like, but I'm no charity. I need to raise cash to fund my new project, so I'm going to charge you for the privilege to train with a master. As it's early in the game, I'll let you train with me for one of those stupid silver coins, the ones with those freaky bears heads on them. Alright, I'm gonna have to pause the recording for now, because I need to do something first. Alright, so we're back. time to do cranky training. Help me deflect these spiny critters with my rusty shield. Or my trusty shield. Here's the control pad to move my shield into the correct blocking position. You'll get a reward based on your performance. Alright, so, if you manage to block all of them, you'll be able to get his banana bird. It's not too difficult to do. Watch me fail this now. The lovely thing in this game is that they don't require you to do all this stuff in every single freaking world. Because these things are in every single world. like Cranky's shenanigans, and also eventually Swanky. But you only have to do them in one world. And then you get yourself the banana bird and you're done. You don't have to do that minigame again, which is really lovely. The only one who has like multiple minigames and all that jazz is Funky. I used to suck at this, because I didn't know that I could use like diagonal movement to block on the floor and all that jazz. I thought it was only like left and right that you could block. But that was wrong. Excellent skills, you managed to deflect all those sprightly critters. You have completed the Master's Challenge. Take this bird, I'm sure it will be useful. It will be useful, somehow. Or will come useful, I don't know, man. Just take these bananas and get out of my dojo. And there we go. So we don't have to deal with Cranky's dojo anymore. Right, let's go and take a look at one of the bears. Bachelor's Pad. Hello there, how's it going, kitty? Bachelor is my name and I've built this fantastic new pad. I could really do with some help though, I'm looking for someone to share my wonderful home with, to help me find the girl of my dreams. I need a beautiful rose and a box of chocolates, could you get them for me? If you do, I'll trade you that stupid yellow bird that keeps getting feathers in my hot tub. Here, take this, it might come in useful. I only just noticed that it's in a freaking hot tub. Clear off then, I need to take a bath and prepare myself for my hot date. What a shad. Right, let's go and swim all the way over here and grab ourselves another secret. The Smuggler's Cove. These ones will become more difficult the more that you do them. Not particularly like where you're doing them or which ones you do. It just becomes more difficult the more you do it, I'm pretty sure. But I am not 100% sure about that. That could be like the way they did it in the original version. I have no idea. I'm gonna be doing one more level and then we're gonna end it off, I think. I didn't take a look at the name of this level, but I do have to go and grab Dixie and return. I'll go back to the beginning of the stage, guys. Oh, you can't reach the there. I cannot reach the barrel without having Dixie, sorry. There we go. Another thing you can do with with Kitty, my god, it's so difficult to figure all these names out, is it's very difficult to do, but you can roll and like skip on the water. Which is a really weird move, but you can do it, and it's also required at some points in the game. And here we have ourselves a barrel with On Garden. Which is kind of weird, because like you barely get to do anything with On Guard in the stage, but it's something. They gotta introduce the animal body somehow. Alright, it's time to collect 30 stars. Which isn't too difficult to do. Also, you can kill these things when they open up their... Like when they open up, basically. When they show their beautiful, soft and juicy inner bits. Yeah, sure. Something like that. You do have all these clownfish over here, which I find quite funny. Because of the fact that they're literally clownfish. They're fish that are clowns. Which is stupid, but also, in my opinion, for some kind of reason, quite funny. We're gonna fly over these dudes. Right, bounce up here. Kill the fat bird. If you have Kitty, you can skip on the water. If you don't, you can use Dixie to get up here. And I think you can also just jump out of the water and get up here in this version of the game. Not in the Super Nintendo version, I seem to remember. And there we go. Bash the baddies. Okay, gotta watch out for... gotta watch out for instantly dies, nice. I did not expect that I would die in the first world. I suddenly feel very ashamed. Also, if you're wondering, there's constantly like a current working against you in this stage. You're in a river, so yeah, the current is working against you. I don't care about the fat bird. There we go. I also once again died right before grabbing a DK bell. Also, I'm going through this game I'm gonna be trying to go through this game at a pretty fast pace. Also, if you break this board over here, you will get yourself a 1-up. But yeah, I've lost Pixie, so oops. And there we go. That's it for Tidal Trouble. Alright people, that's gonna conclude this first episode of Donkey Kong Country 3. So I hope you enjoyed this episode just where I was playing Donkey Kong Country 3. And next episode we're gonna go and continue through the first world. Goodbye.